questions?
Hi, I've been here 15 years. I just need to say, I've been here 15 years on Treasure Island. I stayed on North Point.
Ma'am, could you please?
Oh, I don't have to get up. Okay.
You might have come in late, but we'd
Yeah.
like you to either go to the microphone or we'll get the microphone to you.
Hi,
Okay.
my name is Melanie Williams. I've been here 15 years on Treasure Island. I stayed on North Point. I stayed on Sturgeon. Gayview, and now I'm on Bayside. I knew that the Army came out here to do all this work. Since I've been here, all I want to know, can me and my kids be affected with any of this going on, or is y'all cleaning it up? Is y'all gonna relocate us? I need to know where I'm going after all this. So I've been here 15 years, that's over a decade. And I just feel that the places that I stayed at, because I don't know, I'm not no science, so I don't really know, but I don't know, my health is getting a little bit worse, but my son was born here too, so he's 14 now. So I just want to know, the places that I stayed at and where y'all seeing all this working and all this, is we exposed to this? I just need to know, because I'm just getting it from people, and I just need to know the truth from y'all, but I can know, or when y'all finish, is y'all gonna be able to locate us in a better unit? Or is we getting exposed to this? 15 years I've been here. I stayed on North Point. I stay on Bayside now. And I just need to know.
Okay.
So the radiological objects we found have been in the subsurface, and the report that he was talking about was the chemical digs, which centered on things like lead and PCBs, chemicals, in the ground, under the ground. You shouldn't have been digging because that's...
Well, we did dig when we first, we made plants. My son been all on in the back porch.
Well, you shouldn't have been digging.
He was over at the Boys and Girls Club.
Ma'am, you shouldn't have been digging, but the most important thing about it to know is that from the information that we know, there isn't any public health hazard to you from what we have done, either in remediating it so far or what we found subsurface in the ground.
So I stay on Bayside now, so where I'm at 1215, is y'all gonna be able to locate me while y'all do y'all surveys, or is I'm all right there?
No, so I would refer to, you're in building 1215, you say? Mr. Bob Beck is here from Treasure Island Development Authority. He coordinates anyone who does have to move in case the Navy has to do work in that area and clean up in that area. And if you have been notified, then you would know it. If you haven't been notified, you probably are not affected at this point. Is that an accurate statement?
Yeah, at this point, there's no projects in the vicinity of KOZEN.
Okay, and so from when the kids was at the Boys and Girls Club, was that affected? Because it's closed down in the school.
Right.
Because it was all in the part of August, I've been all over this island.
Understand, that's known as Site 31. I can give an update later on that, but just, I can tell you in summary, the good news is we're almost done with the remediation there, and the Boys and Girls Club has not been directly affected by that, not from any kind of health hazard perspective. It's been affected, unfortunately, we had to close roads, as you know. Yeah. We've had to dig up some roads, and we've had to fence off some areas.
So my kids and us don't have none of this going on with us. That's all it is. No, we is getting sick, so it's nothing wrong. 15 years, nothing wrong. So no, I don't need to be all panic saying it's in the water, radiation, all this Hunter's Point and this. I'm just getting to the point now. I'm getting paranoid. I need to know from y'all, since y'all are the Navy, is we all right? And if we not, just locate us in a better unit on Treasure Island. There's so many other places. And I've been here and I've been dig. Well, they gave us dirt. My son just ran all over Treasure Island. He's everywhere in the field, the park, the bike park. Kids just be around. And I just want to know, since I've been here 15 years, I don't want to know nobody saying, oh, you got radiation, you got this, all this stuff going on. Because what it is affecting my life, and then it's affecting him. He's scared to be in the bathtub. So I said, oh, let me put some bath salts up there, ain't nothing in the water, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, ma'am.
So this is too much going on. So I just want to make sure that we okay, and if we not, just locate us in a nice, better unit, like in the front, where it's not.
Right.
Or just hurry up and get it together, so we can have a better place to stay, because we don't have nowhere else to go. But 15 years, that's a long time.
Yes.
And I've been all over this island. I've been over in here, we've been to the park, we've been in the field, we have church up here, in the park, we sit down. So I just wanna make sure that it's okay as a parent and my kids that we're not affected with none of this stuff. We already got health problems, making more health problems, and then my son is getting paranoid. Well, Mama, I don't want to take a bath. They saying stuff is in the water, so I have to calm him down. You know, then he can't go to the Boys and Girls Club no more. I told him that he can't cross the fence in the back. We used to have like little barbecues in the back, but since the fence is all like brown and messed up and like it's about to fall off, so we can't
Okay,
go
ma'am,
inside.
so if I could speak a little to that. Okay, so the Boys and Girls Club area, that's also known, for those of you who know other parts of the program, that's known as Site 31. The field work there is going to be complete by the end of May. Okay, and that will be completely restored, and we've talked with Maxine Wilson, she's one of the
What
vice
about the
presidents.
park?
Pardon?
The park, he was in the park too. It was a playground right there, that park?
I don't know which part you're referring to, ma'am. But
Where's the
if
park
I
at?
could finish just in general, I think it's important to just address the general issue here.
Yes.
And that really is that, the good news about this program is the Navy and the regulators, both the federal, state, and local regulators, work on this space. And in particular, the state of California and the city of San Francisco very closely review everything that the Navy does. So none of the decisions that are made, the investigations, the data, is all looked at by qualified regulators at many different levels. Okay? So I think my takeaway from that is that my advice to you, if I may give it, is that I would have a confidence in the Navy the Navy and the regulators and their review of the program and the decisions that have been made so far. So far to date, we've collected a lot of data that indicates we have contaminants at levels that we need to clean up in order to be able to transfer the property. That doesn't mean that those contaminants underground are situated where it's a hazard to you. Okay?
All my kids. Or anybody else.
Or anyone who lives and works on Treasure Island.
Okay.
All right,
Thank you
thank
so
you.
much. Thank you so much.
Thank you.